Derek, it's Carlos. Are you ready?
No.
Well, I'm waiting outside, okay?
No, Carlos.
What? You
I
can't...
have to cancel.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go and see John then, alright?
Okay.
Bye-bye. So, no Derek today? No. I didn't ask him why. He just said, I can't make it, I got to cancel. But that's why it's good having you in reserve. It means I didn't make the trip for nothing. So we could do the full 5K today?
Yes.
Alright. I'm sure that I'm not overdressed for later on. I think I'll be just about right, but at the moment I'm a bit underdressed.
Oh, that's
typical.
Cool.
Yeah.
If you don't, you're overdressed.
Workout started.
Hang on.
GPS on.
Let me just reset this.
Go. Workout paused.
I had it set for a half-hour workout,
I
which
got mine
is...
to be silent, just a distance.
Alright. Let my girl do the talking, alright? Samantha is her name.
Workout started. GPS on.
90. Heart rate 89. Heart rate 90. Wait.
Auto pause.
Yeah, well, we
I'm
could...
gonna do a bit more by going out.
Yeah. Well, because he cancelled on me, I got here a little bit earlier than I would normally. Because normally I have to...
his place, unload.
Well, normally I have to go to his place, change into my running gear, phone him from the yard, tell him to get his socks on, and then he comes up.
Oh, you'd phone him. You didn't knock on the door.
Well, he lives in the basement suite, and I was outside fiddling
So
with
it's
my...
not his house?
No. He lives with it's not a group home. It's like sheltered accommodation. Let's put it that way.
Oh.
He
Yeah.
has like a den mother who looks after his meals and his meds.
Oh.
Yeah. Because he used to be with children and families when he was younger. That's when I first knew him. I was his care worker.
And this is finally coming along on the right here.
What are they doing? Building a house?
Yeah.
Bit of a flooded basement.
Time 1 minute. Distance 0.15 kilometers. Average heart rate 106.
Yeah.
Workout average pace 6
So I've known Derek about 20 years. He's like a son. Almost. Hello. Thank you. Did you ever run the edge-to-edge marathon?
No.
Or the half marathon?
Isn't that Euculid?
That's right.
You know what?
What?
Maybe.
Maybe. You might have done the half marathon.
No, it might have been part of the course.
Yeah.
Because we got some training up there. I specifically remember Bill Walker and myself,
Yeah.
and a couple other people.
Maybe Team West Coast. Team West Coast. You went up there as a relay group.
No.
Because I think they did it as a relay as well. But that's going back about 25 years. I've known you about as long as I've known Derek. Did you go up and check the course of the gravel fondo?
No.
The weather was kind of nasty. Besides, it was Hanukkah.
And there's a wind warning today.
Wind?
That's what it said, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Probably waterfront is my guess.
Time 3 minutes. Distance 0.43 kilometers. Average heart rate 134.
Not a good day for sailors. Some sailor got washed off a ship the other day. Off the HMS Winnipeg.
Yeah, and it's still looking fun.
I think they've abandoned the search. I think that was the boat that Walter Cantwell was on, the Winnipeg. He did pretty good for himself. You know Walter?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
He
Name's
was
so familiar.
he was in the Navy.
Putting his name and face together.
Yeah. He was in the Navy as an officer, and then he trained as a pharmacist in the Navy. And now he's opened his own pharmacy. So he's made a career out of the Navy, which has spun into another career. This is about the worst of BC winters. Overcast and cool and drizzly. There's a rain warning for later. Well, not a warning, but likelihood of rain.
Like over 60% possibility.
That kind of thing, yeah.
Time 5 minutes. Distance 0.71 kilometers. Average heart rate 100.
Really feel the wind in my ears.
Average 7 minutes 1 second per kilometer.
Like if I did my own little warm-up first, I'd go back in and grab a treat. That's easily removable after.
Yeah. Well, I got this thing. I can always pull this over my ears.
Yeah, I have a whole bunch of those
Neck warmers
for
for cycling.
cycling and sun protection.
Yep.
Right to the back of my neck.
You can always tell a runner from a cyclist when he's running, because the runner won't have as good gear as the cyclist. The cyclist will have better gear, better shirt, better
Oh,
clothes.
talking about the gear exchange.
Yeah.
Clothing.
Clothing. Sorry, that's my British accent. In England, they call shorts pants. So if you said you saw somebody in their undershorts, in England you'd say, I saw somebody in their pants.
Oh,
The English say trouser. Anything other than underwear is a trouser, or jeans, or a kilt,
or a dress.
or a dress. Yeah.
This is what a kilt is.
Yeah. How'd you feel today?
Not bad.
Good. I don't feel terribly frisky, but I've had a couple of days rest, which always helps.
It's amazing how much time and energy and electricity people use.
For their decorations. Yeah.
With the LEDs, which cost more to buy, they last a lot longer
They're more efficient.
and no heat.
Yeah.
And the size of the bulb is way smaller for the lumens.
Yeah. I've noticed some of the bike lights are really bright nowadays. It's like a car.
Oh, especially on e-bikes. I
Yep.
think they automatically come with lights.
My one comes on automatically if it gets dark. If I drive into a,
Oh, my car's like that too.
yep, if I drive into an underground parking, the lights come on. Hi,
When we drive into the garage, if the sun's not behind me at the entrance door,
the light comes
the
on.
light comes.
Yeah. My heart feels pretty good today. It's not racing. Some days it spikes a lot. Depends if I've had a lot of coffee. And you know what? Today I can pick up those squashes.
I was thinking about that, yeah.
Yeah, because the bike's right there.
And I'm going straight to the garage, drive the car out to the bottle depot.
Uh-huh. I should have brought my cans.
So I'm reaching the garage.
46 kilometers. Average heart rate 148. Workout average pace 6 minutes 51 seconds per kilometer.
So you still have your driver's permit?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
I think it's like till 2025 now.
That's when it expires?
Yeah. Got a brand new one.
Hello.
Did you see yesterday's newspaper?
Which one?
On the PC,
No.
front page. On Hillary. When I saw it, I cried.
What was
What
it?
Hillary? Somebody we know, she was my original dentist, Rachel Staples, and Brock York, her husband.
Yeah.
I know them both quite well. And their son committed suicide
Oh. That's
a
bad.
few years back. And the hospital system, the medical system, wasn't doing anything.
Hello. I think it's very hard to predict when people go over the edge. They're perfectly normal.
Well, he was,
You ask him, how are you doing? Fine. Next thing you know,
the homemade drug, the MSD, or whatever those initials were.
what, illicit drug?
Yeah,
MDM.
Distance 1.77 kilometers. Average heart rate 151. Workout average pace 6 minutes 46
Hi.
per kilometer.
So his moods were probably
oh yeah.
up and down, up and down.
And she knew, so she tried, her and her husband tried a whole bunch of times to get medical assistance. And they refused. Right to the very end.
And they were on the front page of the
Well,
Times.
she was, because she got into a bad car accident and a car hit her. On the Galloping Goose.
Really?
Yep. Just crossed over. Right?
We could do, yeah.
Time 13 minutes. Distance 1.93 kilometers. Average heart rate 148. Workout average pace 6 minutes 43 seconds per kilometer.
6:43 is our pace.
Nothing to worry about pace anymore.
No?
Just more distance. was going to say, I was going to ask you.
Yeah, when are we going to take a walk break? But I was thinking, you were saying you wanted to do
Not today.
the 5K
Yeah, basic time.
in 25 minutes. That's 5-minute Ks.
Yeah,
That's a minute faster than what we're doing
yeah.
per kilometre. How long away is that? A few months?
It's in the middle of the other race series at the end.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if
Like
there'll be any races then. Hi.
February to May. Probably not.
Well, it looks as if the
You
vaccine,
can't even get a permit,
that's right,
but you need a permit. And
the vaccine is going to be available for health workers first and seniors. It occurred to me they would be the first people that would be allowed to travel on international flights. So you're going to have all these holiday resorts full of old people and healthcare workers enjoying their 2-week head start on everybody else.
yeah, my mother, yesterday morning,
Time 16 minutes.
it's always such a phone call from her emergency contact and everything else.
Yeah.
That's why we're doing it. Her room, well, her, she's in isolation in her room.
Yeah.
There's a staff member that works in that building,
With COVID?
got a positive.
Oh no. And I guess your mother would be vulnerable.
Oh, absolutely.
It's the main drag in Sydney. I was saying Beacon Avenue must be the main street of Sydney. The main street. Hi.
Time 17 minutes. Distance 2.50 kilometers.
In the main corner, one block to the left.
Yeah? Down that way.
That's where all that's the bus, the city bus station.
Yep. So we have 2K to go now. 2K to go.
Time 30 minutes. Distance 2.95 kilometers. Average heart rate 144. Workout average
Oh,
pace
that's
6 minutes 47 seconds per
Keep
kilometer.
going double back.
Time for hydration.
What?
You can keep going and double back.
No. I'll take a break too. It's amazing how quickly you can lose that peak
You know what it
level
is?
of fitness.
When I'm inhaling to my nose,
Yeah.
it's not as good. A bit of congestion or whatever it's called.
Sinusitis.
Something like that.
Yeah, but your sinus is plugged. I've noticed that, but with the COVID, everybody's worried about maybe it's COVID, but maybe
Well,
it's just
having a hard time breathing.
maybe it's just a regular cold. I mean, we got regular colds last year. Mind you, not too many.
I hardly ever get them.
Me
My
neither.
immune system is unbelievable.
Well, it's good to
What I'm
know.
going to do when I get back home after Bottle Depot,
Yes,
Time 21 minutes. Distance
Vicks into my
3.02
nose.
that's a good
Average
idea.
heart rate
That
140.
always helps.
My mother used to rub Vicks on my chest when I went to bed when I was a little kid, and she said that would clear my breathing for the
Oh,
night.
because basically
You're inhaling
you're inhaling.
from a warm surface. Yeah, mentholated, I think it was. Vicks Vapor Rub.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, well, John likes hanging back, and then he'll say, "I can't hear you." But he hasn't learnt how to run and talk at the same time. When he runs hard. No spare air to talk with.
Time 22 minutes.
22 minutes.
60 kilometers. Average heart rate 125. Workout average pace 6 minutes 58 seconds per kilometer.
So this is going to be a longer run for me than if we had hooked up with Derek. Got basically 8 minutes to do the last K. But this is the section by the highway, as you can hear. I paused it a little bit earlier on. Because we were at the lights and it was noisy. So I'm guessing I have about 20 minutes.
Average heart rate 143. Workout average pace 6 minutes 55 seconds per kilometer.
6:55. With the walk breaks. Hello. So, hello.
Recognize this handsome man?
Yeah, Mr. Steve Baker, no doubt.
Hi. What's your name?
Carlos.
What?
Carlos,
Carlos.
the jackal.
Yeah, okay.
I have made friends with your wife on Facebook.
Okay.
And when I saw him, he looked at me and I said, I bet that guy knows me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good, thank you very much.
Good.
Well,
We're
good
doing our
run.
little 5K.
One?
We're doing a 5K today.
Yeah.
This is a time trial.
Speed you've gone, I think it's 100 metres.
Just take it easy.
Eh?
Speed you've gone, I thought you were only doing 100 metres. Last one back by...
He knows how to flatter, doesn't he?
There you go, yeah.
Last one back buys the drinks, right? All right. So nice to see you, Steve. And
Okay, thanks for saying hi.
happy
Okay.
Christmas.
Have a good coffee in McDonald's.
Yeah. Coffee, I think, that I
And
had.
say hi to your wife and say, I met your friend Carlos.
Carla.
Carlos.
Carlos.
Yeah. Think of Spanish. Think of Carlos Santana. All right?
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, we've got to get going.
Take care, John.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Steve. Fancy that, eh?
Workout resumed.
I knew he'd recognize me, but I didn't recognize him. Firstly, I didn't recognize him walking. And secondly, I didn't recognize him with a toque. Because I remember his white hair. I can tell you a story about him and I. We were in the, I think it was the Times Colonist, yeah. We were running in the Times Colonist 10K. And for some reason that year, they let the walkers go first. And we caught up with them on, I think it was on Quebec Street. And there was just a sea of walkers in front of us. So he and I decided to take a slightly unorthodox route so we could get ahead of the walkers. But technically, we should have been disqualified.
Who cares? You paid for it already.
Yeah, exactly. That's what makes me laugh about all these virtual races.
You're still going to get yourself.
Yeah,
Distance 3.60 kilometers. Average
people
heart
are paying good money
rate- workout average
to run a virtual race
per kilometer.
just for the swag.
And the paper certificate you might get,
Yeah.
which you can lie and say anything to them.
You could say I did it in 4 minutes per K. They can't prove you didn't. Hi.
I remember doing this 2 years. 1 year, I decided to go very slow and do it around just under 1 hour.
Yeah.
TC 10K. Because next year, I wanted to really push it and get the award for the fastest recovery.
Yeah, the biggest
I didn't.
improvement. So this is the top of Derrick Street. This one,
Literally.
Manon's place. Hi. So 1K to go.
Average heart rate 149. Workout average pace 6 minutes 53 seconds per kilometer.
6:53. That's pretty fast for me. Hi. Oh, there you are. It's funny with Steve. I knew his name was Baker, but I was thinking, what's his first name?
Steven.
Yeah, so I said,
Janice.
Or is
it Janet?
Mr. Just taking myself half a second longer to think. Steve Baker! But he does,
Or Janice?
Janice, he does look a little bit as if he's outside the loop.
Oh yeah.
What do you think it is, Alzheimer's?
Something along that line, yeah.
Not Parkinson's, it's
Old age disease.
old age disease.
Eldersheimer.
Alzheimer's, yeah. Old timers.
There we go.
Old timers disease.
There's up a lot of walking.
Yeah, me too. He must live around here. Good old Steve Baker. He used to work at Front Runners, the shoe store downtown. He was the manager there for the longest time. After the owner
Time 49 minutes.
opened another store.
Average heart rate 140. Workout average pace 6 minutes 52 seconds.
So it's been a good run. Not such a good podcast episode, but wait, what can you do? When you're running fast, you don't have a lot of air to spare. I think I'll call it that. Little air to spare. I'm going to be recording a little bit in John's garage because he's going to be giving me some vegetables that he grew.
Average heart rate 147. Workout average pace 6 minutes 52 seconds per kilometer.
Yeah, if it wasn't for a slight turn in the trail, I could see the finish from here. Hello, John! He's waving me on. Hello. Hi there. Good dog.
Time 31 minutes. Distance 4.50 kilometers. Average heart rate 150. Workout average pace 6 minutes 52 seconds per kilometer.
So I think it's going to be about 50, not 50, what am I saying? 34 minutes. when I get to the bike, I'll unlock it and wheel it round to John's garage. And now I can see my bike.
Time 32. Distance 4.66 kilometers. Average heart rate 149. Workout average pace 6 minutes 51 seconds per kilometer.
Last little push. This is the fastest I've moved in 2 weeks.
Time 33 minutes. Distance 4.83 kilometers. Average heart rate 152. Workout average pace 6 minutes 49 seconds per kilometer.
6:49.
Yeah, it's just going down on the way.
Okay, we're done.
Time 34 minutes. Distance 4.95 kilometers. Average heart rate 154. Workout average pace 6 minutes 48 seconds per kilometer. Workout stop. Workout stop.
I'm going to walk round to the back.
Going to walk or what?
Well, I'm going to walk the bike because I got all my gear to put on, but I'm too hot to put it on now. I'll just get all steamed up prematurely. Oh, it's nice to feel the breeze. But as I say, I'm still missing all my cold weather gear. This is John's garage. I meant to ask you, is your brother-in-law staying with you now?
Pardon?
Is your brother-in-law staying with you now?
No.
Not yet? I thought he was going to... Oh, a renter, the smart car person. Yeah. Something is stopping me from putting this right down in the pannier pocket. Too much junk in there. Those are the squashes? Nice. I always bring a mask and a change of, well, not a change of clothes.
I do too. I actually wear it
Yeah.
like underneath my lips to keep this part nice and warm.
Yeah. I can wear this like this if I see people who look as if they might be, yeah. I know it's not a surgical mask or anything, but it looks as if I'm doing the right thing, which I guess I am. So what are these, acorn squash? Acorn. Do they have good seeds?
Yes.
Yes, he says. Yep.
Some good seeds because they're not fully ripe.
Well, yeah, that's what I found. I put a couple of little zucchinis in to bake, and I took the seeds out, and they were disappointing because they were sort of premature seeds. They hadn't filled out, and they just ended up as being like dry bits of wood. They didn't have any flavor to them.
The flavor is actually the seed. It's
Yeah.
not going to go either.
It's the protein in the seed. But if it's immature, there's no protein there. That's what makes them tasty. The body knows when it eats protein, it says, aha, this is what we need. So I got my rain boots for the ride back so I don't get my shoes all covered in spray from the wheel. You can see how my frame is really dirty. Just from the spray from... Oh. You said your nose was blocked. Are you almost ready to go?
Waiting for you.
Well, no. I was just thinking I was blocking your way.
No big hurry.
Okay. Thank you.
Instead of me going in, changing clothes, and coming back out later.
Well, that's it. And it's the same for me, you know. I'm just about at the right temperature now that I can put the rest of my gear on without feeling too hot. It's all to do with timing. If you time it right, everything works. Like they say, the secret of comedy is timing. The secret of anything, I think, is timing. You got to pace yourself. You got a lot of empties there.
Very few empties.
They're all Lorna's beer bottles.
No
No beer bottles.
water. Wine.
What?
Only liquor bottles.
And soda.
And club soda.
Those zero calorie soda. My son drinks those. He likes them.
Well, you can turn it into.
You could put
Put some juice.
we'll put some vodka in it and make a cocktail.
Put some juice in, like apple juice or pineapple juice.
Yeah.
You buy these. These are Costco.
I think my wife gets them at Save On Foods.
Smells like about.
Oh, those ones, yeah. No, but
There's
this is the kind of stuff my son drinks.
mango, and there's pineapple.
Do you have to sort the cans when you get to the bottle depot?
Yes.
You have to put them in trays or something? I remember taking back some wine bottles and they wouldn't take them. And they said, these are homebrew wine bottles. And I said, well, what's the difference? They're glass. She said, no, they don't have a code on them. If they don't have a label on, they can't be registered as returns.
But they have a place there where you can dispose of it.
You could just throw them away, yeah. But at the time I was thinking, what a cheek. I brought them all the way here to cash them in and they won't take them.
Well, it's not for the cash.
No, it's for the garbage. And besides, when I come up here, it's not just for the bottle depots, to see you guys. Yeah, social. This is about as close as we get to socializing, isn't it? Limited bubble parties. I just hope that there's not a big surge of coronavirus after Christmas. All the people have been mingling. Yeah, but hopefully the vaccine will protect the most vulnerable. And they won't all start dying on us. I mean, most of the people who are dying now are still in their 80s. But there are some alarming younger people. All right. So next week then, as long as it's not pouring with rain, you can expect me and Derek. Yeah, true. It's a shame that Derek can't join us more often, but you know, one of these days you and Derek should run alone together, if you know what I mean. If I can't make it, you could say, listen, Carlos can't make it. How about you and I do?
And I prefer like early afternoon.
Yeah, well, he might well prefer that. I'm the only one who likes mornings. I love exercising before lunch. Basically, that way I can have a bigger lunch and a siesta after lunch. I can have a little snooze. You can't say I'm not prepared for cycling. I got the goggles, I got the gloves, I got the vest. What? A good bike. Oh, the helmet cover. What's the point of them? Is it to keep your hair dry or what? Oh, I see. I thought they were... Why can't you just wear a toque or something and then put the helmet on top of that?
No, this goes on top of the helmet.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Visibility too is bright yellow.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get one. Maybe Santa will get me one for Christmas.
You mind Santa get you dirty for Christmas?
Next week. It's still not Christmas. You'll have a chance to wash it.
There you go. I'll put it on.
Bye-bye. Thanks, John. Nice run. Well, there you go. He's a nice guy, John. I have to remember to turn off my voice recorder now. Otherwise, I'll have a lot of dead air. Let me get a little bit away from John's place, otherwise he'll think I've stopped for a reason other than what I'm really stopping for. Okay, so this is the Running Jackal signing off finally from his Wednesday show